Okay, hey everybody, this is Cody D. Sargent, and this is my video blog or vlog for my Library 100 course. And I just got home from work, and I'm going to turn this in with like 10 minutes to spare. And in that same procrastinator spirit, I went to the New Student Dialogue on this Wednesday, December 7th, in Tillman Auditorium. So our dialogue was a little bit different than all the other students' dialogue. And basically, at my new student dialogue, we talked about intercultural conflict resolution through dialogue. So basically, like resolving conflicts among cultures and people with different viewpoints by talking about them. And I guess that was the meeting of every new student dialogue. But since there were like 500 people in mine, we didn't actually get to have a dialogue. I guess we just talked about dialogue. Yeah, so now I'm just going to answer the questions that I was asked. Why do you think dialogue is a component of Library 100? Well, I think that they are making us do this because as educated members of society, we need to know how to use dialogue as a tool to resolve issues and intercultural conflicts instead of violence or anything like that. And through our lives, we're going to have conflict, especially intercultural conflict, and especially the next 3.5 years on a college campus with people from all around the world. So using dialogue is an important tool to do that. Which answers the next question: do you see that dialogue as a useful tool in your university experience? Definitely. You need to know how to talk to people from all different backgrounds, and you need to know how to discuss conflict with them, especially. As far as this whole Library 100 course and my observations, I think it was probably a waste of time. All the few things that the freshmen do your first few days here are useful, I think they get you acclimated to college, but as far as this new student dialogue in this video that I'm recording right now, it's probably useless and will no way help me in my college life. Also, I think it is not fair that we actually do have to write a paper and attend things and record blogs and, spend work on things, and we don't even get like an hour for an elective. I think that that's unfair, and if we're going to actually have to do stuff and turn in work, we should at least get an hour as an elective or something like that, or an A for the people that do the work, because if the people that don't do the work, there's nothing happens to them. So the people that do actually do the Library 100 assignments should get some kind of credit for it. Back to the other questions. Let's see. How would we like it if we approached our conflicts with empathy? Well, I think you need to sometimes. What would it look like if we approached our conflicts with empathy? Well, obviously, you need to care, so you need to be empathetic about some conflicts more than others. So I think your level of empathy depends on like the conflict. And how would I react to the comment? We should show solidarity with our compassion. You need to be compassionate towards people, but I think compassion only goes so far, and only certain people and certain things deserve compassion. Is it possible that we could extend our empathy to the entire human race? I think that's a little far-fetched for this new student dialogue. The whole human race, but I suppose. And the same questions again. So, all in all, I realized that dialogue is an important part of college, and I realized that using dialogue to solve intercultural conflict is very important as well. And as educated people of the world, especially college students, we need to know how to use dialogue to help with intercultural conflicts. But the Library 100 class as a whole, it's really not done too much for me, and I don't feel like that my hour and a half spent in Tillman Auditorium changed how I would use my speaking and dialogue skills to solve intercultural conflicts. So, yeah, we need to use the dialogue and go Tigers.